get to our car. Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 2 of our van conversion. In the last episode, we had a crack at trying to figure out our van layout. So if you are interested to see what our van conversion layout is going to look like, make sure you click the link up above and see for yourself.
In today's episode, we're going to be prepping our van for the van conversion. So we're going to be taking the mats out, taking out the cargo barrier that's behind me. We're going to be cleaning out the entire van and making sure she is looking schmick. And then the last thing we're going to be doing, we're going to be looking for any bits where the paint is scratched down to the metal and sand the rusty bits down. And then we're basically just going to paint them. Let's do it!
Right.
What first?
Max.
Okay. Alright, so we've taken the cardboard out, just about to take the mats out, but I think we're gonna give it a little sweep first, just because she's a bit dusty in here. I feel like Cinderella. Like that Cinderella, you know, sweet. Like I'm in a Disney film. No?
Say so.
Broom. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. We've taken the mats out, and now I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's a little bit wet. So basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a towel, mop it all up, and then we're gonna sweep it out, and then it should be schmicking here. Like this?
I think that's the best way to do it.
Okay.
Pretty good?
Yeah. What do you think?
Cool. I think it looks good. Next on our list is to remove that cargo barrier. It looks like it's just held in with like Allen key locks. So hopefully it'll come out really easily, and then we can go through, give the whole van a really good clean in preparation for tomorrow. Tomorrow is paint and rust prevention. It might seem like overkill, but we just want to make sure we're doing it right and we're being really careful so we don't have problems down the line.
What have we got?
Looks like it's just held together with Allen keys. I took them out of my dad's shed, so they're definitely not in metric, but this one looks like it'll fit, so I'm
Go with that one then,
I'm
eh?
gonna try this one because it looks right. So. This one is too small. Oh no, yeah, whoa. Okay, this one works. How old school is this hammer? This hammer's my dad's. I think it's like the first hammer he ever got. So Dad's 70 in a couple of days, so happy birthday, Dad. But really proper old school. I like it. And look, it's done the job. So
Is it working?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's working.
yeah. So I thought we'd be able to just pull that out, but underneath this box that came with it, there's actually another one of these little bolts, and it's held in position there. So I'm gonna have to try and get down and get under
now. In this space here, I think we're going to build like a headliner shelf. Hey, what have we got here? What's this?
a free Bluetooth speaker thing.
Hey, woo!
I have no idea where this came from. Free, left in the car.
So, what's next, my man?
Well, we need to try and bend this back into shape because that'll be paneling all up here, so that needs to happen. And then there's 5 years worth of grot and grime in here, so we're gonna try and
Give it a clean.
Scrub it, I think.
All this has got to be cleaned. I think we're gonna leave it like this for the minute. We're gonna go figure out exactly what to clean it with, because we don't want to clean it with like soap and water and then find out that that's just gonna make it rusty, because that's what we're trying to avoid. So we're gonna do that, and guys, we'll probably see you tomorrow. Good morning! We are currently on our way to Bunnings, which is like a hardware store here in Australia. We need to get some things so we can clean the van and then rust-proof the van. And that's basically gonna be a whole day today. It's gonna be a real fun time, guys.
So the van we bought's in pretty good nick. There's some soccer on in the park if you can hear that cheering. It's not for us.
Can you imagine? Yay!
Sally and Ed! The van we bought's in pretty good condition, but it was once a cargo van used for deliveries, so there are a few little pieces that are bent out of shape. So first thing this morning is to try and straighten any of the frame that needs to be straightened. Like, I don't think that's the right way to go about it. I think we just use these, bend it back into shape. We're gonna have to paint over this later anyways.
Yeah.
So we're gonna scrub the van out. There is a lot of dirt and a lot of grime, a lot of mud. So we're gonna try and get all of that out as much as possible.
Our initial scrub down is done, so we just gotta wait a little bit now for all of the water to dry, and then we're gonna attack the rust. Yay! I feel like we're making progress, although it doesn't look like we've made any progress, but it feels like we're making progress. Morning when we were washing the van, we noticed there are a few spots with rust, so now we're gonna get in there and sand the rusty bits down. We're gonna just then paint them and treat them so that'll prevent rust from coming into our van. Because although it seems a bit tedious right now, I promise you, getting rid of the rust now is gonna be much easier than getting rid of rust when everything's all finished. Go do the sanding.
I'm gonna get you a hard hat.
The sanding. Let's go do the sanding. Sanding. What you got there?
So we don't have a blower, so I'm resorting to a heat gun. Because when we grinded back all of the little tiny bits of rust, there's little filings everywhere. So before we can treat it, gotta get rid of it.
Gotta get rid of it.
I'm sure a hairdryer will do, but this will do the trick. It's basically a hairdryer.
Don't know that I want to dry my hair with that. I am not gonna lie, I do not think the heat gun is doing anything. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below if you think this task is just completely ridiculous. Is it actually working?
It's actually working.
This is what we're gonna now paint on to the bits we sanded to protect the van from rust.
Alright, so the worst bit of rust on the whole van is just here. It's not too flaky. Hopefully we can just grind that back and then treat it. The rest of the van though looks pretty good. So I've pulled everything out of the way so we can just get at that. So I'll do that now. See what it looks like now that it's ground back. Hopefully you can see the difference in color. Got rid of all the orange rust and any flaky bits, and it's sort of really down to the metal. Can I have the special power stuff?
You go one.
What's it called?
Rust Guard.
Rust Guard. Oh. Nice.
So now we just gotta wait 2 hours for the Rust Guard to dry before we can spray paint the whole thing with the metal protector and the primer. The reason we went with Rust Guard, there are a few different brands you can use, but the reason we went with Rust Guard is because it dries in 2 hours. And that meant that we could do the rust guarding as well as the painting and the priming all in one day, which is good for us because we want to get this done. All right, what's the last and final thing we got to do this evening?
All right, so the sun does set early, it is winter, so while it might seem late, it's actually only about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So we're going to use this white Rust-Oleum, which is a paint primer. We're going to go over all of the Rust Guard. It's been a number of hours now, so hopefully it's all good to go.
Whoa, look how the she's looking.
It's been, like a long day. I don't even know where we started. What did we do first? We cleaned the van. Like any van, it's, if we're going to live in it, it's going to be our home and we're going to travel in it, then I wanted to be starting from a clean slate. So
Absolutely.
While it was long and it was hard and it wasn't super exciting, I'm glad we did it. Because now, when we wake up tomorrow, we're going to have a beautiful, clean, rust-free van that we can then start the build on, which is exciting.
So guys, make sure you are subscribed because in the next episode, we're going to be sound deadening the vehicle and we're also going to start building the foundation. So it's going to be exciting, I promise.
Yeah.
In the next episode, it's going to be more exciting than watching two people clean for 12 hours.
Watching two people clean a van.
Anyways, guys, if you liked this video, smash that like button, drop us a comment. We love hearing from you. And
subscribe to follow our journey as we learn to build a van. It's going to be exciting.
Sally and Ed try DIY because they've never tried it before. Yeah!
See you in the next episode.